What up, dudes? As you can see, I have put in a lot more time into this skill tree since the last video, just unlocking as many of the good passives, just useful upgrades, things, resources. It's all here. I've been trying to work my way towards some goals. There's a few still left to go. In fact, looking at how many of them require multiple points of investment, like out of 5s over here, I've got quite a few to go, but a lot of the more important ones only require 1 out of 1s. I've grabbed because they're what's going to let me change all of my different loadouts. I was mentioning this in the first video, and I'm going to show you from the start how you can begin a run by selecting your preferred playstyle. Now, it begins with like your race. The different races have different passives, so humans get coins for destroying cards. The Olva, which are your furry wolf people, they're going to get more weapon damage for destroying cards. And the Simla, who are the deer folk, they're going to give you mana for destroying cards. Now, personally, I think that resource management is still king, which is the same in most rogues. You know, the more money you have, the more resources you have, the more options you have. So I think that the humans and the Simla, to me, have the benefit of resource management, but the Olva have a very special hidden mechanic, which isn't really hidden. They run on all 4s, so if you're someone who doesn't like the running around on the ground trying to get to the next Raven Shrine after you finish clearing out a camp, the wolf people run fast, alright? They run fast, it's a bit more smooth. For the sake of this, I'm gonna do a Simla, though. I like that character, that looks fine. You can rotate through, you can actually change the look of your character if you want to just, you know, randomize it a little bit and get someone who looks kind of, you know, different. You can see all the different stylings that they've thrown in. Oh, there you go. Big antler boys with the big head buddies. Let's go with that. I like the dark top that you've got on right there. Weapon class. This is the next bit of customization. This determines basically the entirety of your... Let me get my mouse out of the way. That's why it's doing that. This determines the entirety of what weapons you'll find. Now, you can go the generalist route, which lets you find any weapon type in the entire game, as well as just gives you passive buffs. But you could also specialize. So, hammers, you will only find hammer cards, but they then buff the effect of hammer weapons. So, weapon damage is increased against staggered enemies. You've got twin swords, very specific. 50% damage boost when frenzied is pretty good. You've got dual wield in general, so you get, you know, any different types of dual wielding weapons, like the dual wielding axes. Then you've got like berserker for axe weapons in general. You've got two-handed weapons in general. You've got great axes specifically, sword and shield. They're all here. The only one I haven't got so far is twin axes. And all of these come with different modifiers that usually play into the strengths of the weapons. So, for example, with the Swordman one, you've just got basic damage. But then for Sword and Shield, it increases your guard's health, so you can block for longer without taking, you know, without it being broken and getting knocked down, which is what happens when your shield breaks. The Great Axe, you stagger enemies more when you're frenzied, and the Great Axe is really good for staggering enemies. That's kind of, you know, that goes hand in hand. Big two-handed great weapons, whenever you stagger a dude, they lose 17% of their life immediately. I'm not gonna lie, great weapon mastery right here might be one of the best things to get in the entire game, because this is an outward type game. I can unironically say this is an outward type game. And just like with stagger stuff in Outward, knocking dudes over in this game is incredibly powerful, very broken, very, very good. And much like in Outward, you want to abuse that as much as possible. You want to knock dudes on their rear end. Having said that, I'm going to be dumb and go with the dual wielder upgrade this time, so that I get 15% multi-strike, which is pretty cool. When frenzied only, though. And also that I will get any different type of dual-wielded weapons, so two-handed swords, two-handed axes, it's all good. Now, the unique traits, this adds a lot more diversity to the loadout that you want to go with, anything from base passives like more defense, to specializing in certain fields, so the commanding presence, thorns. So whenever you guard, a certain percentage of damage gets reflected back to the enemies. The life of your shield is increased by 75%, or 25. So imagine commanding presence with 25% more guard life, and then the sword and shield weapon trait up here, which gives you 75% more guard life and plays into that strategy. So you can kind of build an ideal playstyle, and then when you're in the actual run, you focus on getting gear and different relics that boost these effects and play into it. So it's kind of like character select if you were playing like Risk of Rain 2 or Binding of Isaac or Slay the Spire. Instead of having predefined characters that have certain decks or certain preferred methods of fighting. You can kind of build your own based on what they've given you. You can mix and match, and I like that customization. There's a ton of different things you can do here. You can go status effect. You can go full on. Where's Berserker? Berserker is in here somewhere, right? Where's the... There it is. You have no armor, but your max life is increased by your weapon damage. This is top tier. This is amazing. You would think that losing the armor is a detriment. No. You can get insane, huge amounts of life to the point where having armor isn't even necessary. Like, you're glad you don't have it. Or dodge, where by perfect dodging, you're invulnerable for a few seconds. This is great for counterattacking and is the one I'm going to be using in the run. Or parrier, which normally whenever you get the perfect block, your shield still takes a little bit of damage, but the reason why the perfect block is good is because it knocks enemies over. And what this does is allow you to perfect parry as many times as you want, but it does reduce your life and your shield, so it gets very risky. That's the risk reward of it. I'm happy with this. Dual wield, dodger, similar. Let's get in. Now, this all being said, I've done about 17 hours in this game so far, and I've fought the Betrayer, the final boss on screen right now. I have fought them maybe about 8 to 9 times, and I've won twice. And that's only just getting there. Like, I've done a lot of runs where I don't even get there at all. Funny deer person. Yeah, let's go. I've done so many fights where I don't get there before because it's a tough game, and this is on normal difficulty. There is a hard mode, there is a nightmare mode. It's tough, man. Like I said, I did what you guys do. I did what I recommend people do all the time. Ooh, I kind of... What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Is that extra mana? Is that extra... That is extra mana. You know what? I'm gonna be a greedy pants. I'm gonna just casually drop in here, because if I spend one of my keys, I can gain a bit of mana, and I would like to get that mana. Even though I'm using the race that gets mana, I do find it very valuable to use your keys on resources. It's just... It's what I prefer. Now, let's see. I have to run 300 steps. Oh, wait a minute. We have found a hatred chest up here. May as well open it up. Why not? We can regain some life. We can get some money. All cards in my hand. Haha. Joke's on you. I'm actually going to use it straight away. We've got the mana for it. The joke's on you, bruh. Joke's on you. And we've got a little bit of running to do. I've come out of the way. I shouldn't have come down here, but I got greedy. I saw the mana shrine and I'm like, yeah, I want to get it, dude. I want to get some extra mana to get started on. Now, these guys run faster than humans, but the Ulva, the wolf people, they run the fastest, or at least it feels that way. Maybe these guys run the same speed as the wolves, I'm not sure. But it feels like these guys run a little bit slower. I'm not sure. But very quickly, to touch on the world. Oh yeah, I was going to say, I've done what you guys do, and I actually looked up a lot of stuff on what the hell I've got to do, because the game is difficult, and I was getting my rear end handed to me. I still do, man. The game, the action combat side of things is something that has a lot of depth to it, in the sense that you want to learn what enemies do. It's like a Souls-like, you know. You're going to get beat up by certain enemies, and once you figure out what they do and how they fight, you can fight them better. And while you're learning, expect to die. Expect to die while you're learning. Hello, little friend. To get our Frenzy active. Now that Frenzy is active, I'm going to get a lot of multi-hit. Let me just swing around so I can see little fella over here. Get knocked on your rear end. Down you go. Die, little friend. But because the game is hard, I did a lot of research. Like what people do when they come to my channel, they look for things like Skull, and they want to know, you know, Beelz, how do I play? How do I get good builds? How do I do this and do that? I did that for other people, except I didn't find as many comprehensive guides for the game, which I think is a shame. There's stuff out there, but it's still not enough. I think that something like this deserves more. But you could argue the same thing for Skull and for a lot of other games out there. They need more. Come to the tier, go in, break open the tier, get our starter mana, something that I didn't do in the first video, but something that is good to do because it cleanses nearby shrines, and it starts, you know, it will... Perfect, block that real quick. It will show you on the map. Whoop. It will show you on the map where... Ooh, I heard that. Watch the friend from behind. Dodge through that, get my frenzy buff, activate search. I was going to perfect block that, but no. Perfect block that. Perfect block that. But we're getting better at this. Ooh. Activate my frenzy, get my multi-strike. Activate it again, get my multi-strike. These are tough enemies, by the way. Don't worry. The reason why they're not dying super quickly is that they are not easy ladies. Ooh. Got my second surge. Oh, there we go. Down she goes. I can activate my cards. Give me something. Ooh, while at full focus, weapon damage boosted by 20. That's pretty decent. I might take that and hold on to it. I don't know if I want to use it straight away because there are good perks to using your Fury, but I'll hold on to it for now, but I might end up equipping that. It's a very good relic to have, just for boosting your overall damage. More money. Now, like I said, my race that I'm playing as right now specializes in destroying cards and getting mana. So mana isn't the resource I'm the most frightened about running out of. It's actually money. Money is what I might be a bit low on if I'm not playing smartly. But going back to what I was saying, I looked up a lot of stuff on what I'm doing wrong, what I can do better, and there is like strategy. Dude, look at this, look at this, look at this traversal, by the way. I am a goat. I'm not a deer, I'm a goat. And once you get better at figuring out, you know, I want to say, like, that was fast, man. That was fast. I didn't even see you swinging at me. I tried to block. There we go. Give me my frenzy. Fall on your ass. Oh, you see me try to do the... I tried to do the block. I tried to perfect parry that. Some of the humans swing really fast, and I'm not very good at parrying. Some attacks I'm good at parrying, some attacks I'm not good at parrying. Story of my life, am I right? Health increased by 30%. Your perfect guard inflicts bleeding and weakness. That is insanely good. Wait, bleeding and weakness? I've not used this chest before, but that is a really... 2 status effects in one is very, very nice. The armor is low, only 12 armor, but that's the trade-off, I guess. But, you know, we'll live with it. We'll try it. Pot of Riches. Why, you shouldn't have. Although, if I use my Pot of Riches, I run out of mana. I want to show you the pot. I've already got 225 gold, though. That's a lot of money. Probably shouldn't worry about getting any more. I should go the mana route. It's free. It's cheap. It's good. Having just said that I don't really think I'm going to run out of mana, you know, immediately gets concerned that he will. Let me race over to... I say race over, and the nearest bird shrine's down there. But I am a deer, and I don't care, so I'm going to run. But I looked up a bunch of different... Oh, this armor looks nice, by the way. That red and black, I like that. That's very pretty. I looked up a bunch of stuff and figured out better ways to play. But since then, like I said, I've only beaten the final boss twice. But I want to talk about a couple of things, and one of them being the world, because people were saying, you know, yeah, it's very open world, but it might feel a bit empty and stuff like that. And that's, on one hand, fair, but on the other hand, I'm looking at this strictly through the lens of it being a roguelike. If you're looking at it as like an open world game, similar to like an Elden Ring or something like that, I don't think it's gonna fulfill that same kind of level of satisfaction. Well, definitely not, because it's a system that's giving you free choice of where you want to go and what you want to do, right? So... Oh-ho! You've just activated the weakness bleeding. Ah, he's dead. Damn, dude, that was fast as hell! I tried to parry that. Nah, too early. I want this... No, not you. Oh, I mean, you can get hit by it too. Bleeding, weakened... dies. Sir. There we go. I want to see how much that... Oh, goodness. That's... Oh, no. That's not good for you, is it? Oh, dear. I should finish you off and put you out of your misery. Sorry, just bullying NPCs and checking out how that parry is applying all the different effects. That's very strong. It's very cool. Yeah, mana. Foresight's pretty cool. Foresight will duplicate stuff that I've used. It probably just duplicate one of the manas I've already used. And to be fair, I'm not going to look free mana in the face. Let's just get some more. And then, oh my god, even more mana. I saw the shrine, I'm like, wait, that's a mana shrine. Yes, it certainly is. But the world... It's kind of like, think about games like Slay the Spire, Peglin, or anything that puts you in on rails, right? So even look at games like Skull, the game that I'm most known for. You finish clearing a room, And then you get given options. Do you want to go into room A or room B? Or if you're playing something a bit more like a deck builder, like Slay the Spire or Peglin, things like that that have a similar feel to it, you choose between which directions you want to go in the path, like a route kind of thing. This game is kind of taking that idea and saying, yeah, but what if instead of choosing between routes, you just see what enemies are at what camp and you just choose where you want to land. It's like, yeah, I want to go here. I want to fight these guys, these specific dudes. Because, funny enough, the loot in the game is tied. I want to get my multi-strike buff. It's funny, now I've got a really good reason to parry and dodge at the same time, because I get multi-strike from dodging and damage, and then I get debuffs from blocking. It's a pretty good system so far. But I can choose where I want to go, so I can fly around and it's like, oh, I don't want to fight those guys, I won't do it. Or, you know, oh, I could fight those guys, I guess I might do it. Haggler's Pouch, by the way. If my character is good at getting mana by destroying cards, I'd rather make the shops cheaper. That way I can save a bit more on money. Ooh, a free relic slot. That saves me money. I could spend 1 mana and get 675 coins. It's going to cost me about 50 or 60 to unlock a relic slot. So it's still -1 mana. Whereas this is just no mana, free slot, no money spent, no worries. Just, yeah, okay, give me that. And another... I feel like I'm kind of abusing these here. That's the last key that I've got. I'm okay with this. It's either going to go towards money or mana anyway, so why not? Now I've done all of the purified shrines, so now I've got to do two more card reveals before I, you know, am told I can move on and go fight the boss kind of thing. I'm going to come over here to the town first, but like I'm saying, all of the different camps are tied to loot. So the human camps, these little like bandit looking camps, because of these icons, the enemies' fragments, the fragments that you pick, do matter because they will have different loot pools. So you can kind of decide what kind of build you're going to do. And there's guys out there who've been playing this for longer than me. Game's only 3 months old, but they've already mapped out and figured out what enemies give you what rewards, basically. And you can kind of target what you're looking for, which in a roguelike, contextually speaking, is insane. Like over there is a troll camp. That red over there is trolls, I'm pretty sure. And then that's the nature looking dudes with the vines and all that kind of stuff. The little goblin dudes are a different group entirely, and they all have different unique loot. Like the different fragments do matter. And so yeah, targeting what you're looking for, and it's not that you're guaranteed to get it, but you are drastically improving your chances. I mean, if you keep going after the same camp and you just never find a particular piece you're looking for, that kind of tells you you're in the wrong place. You can choose where you want to go. It's like, what? What do you mean? I could just pick what I'm going to get? That's wild, dude. Where is the blacksmith in this camp? I don't remember where the blacksmith is. Oh, wait, it's this. I know what this is. It's this one. It's the first one that I went to. I know what town I'm in, damn it. I know what town I'm at. My grappling hook. I know what town I'm onto the roof. Should have used the stairs. Just should have used the stairs. My deer is not designed for grappling, alright? My deer is designed for running. Let's see, what do we got over here? I like the armor that I've got right now. Attacks when fighting a Vitra is increased. I don't know what a Vitra is. I've not found one. I had a mission to kill 2 of them, and I think I've killed 2 of them already because my mission is gone. But I have no idea what a Vitra is. I'm not too keen on these weapons, by the way. It's just a basic weapon and then the Vitra's Bane, so I'm going to save my money. Actually, instead of saving my money, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get a relic slot unlocked. There we go. One more. 37? You know, if it's going to be that cheap, give me one more. I've underestimated how cheap it gets with that Haggler's Pouch equipped. It's pretty good, man. You know what I'm going to do? Let's get the Gem of Fury put on. I'm not going to sit around and waste time anymore. I was debating just not doing it. I got my mission to come over here and grab. It's normally one of a couple different things. Go kill dudes, or go kill dudes and then loot a thing that they stole. Stuff like that. Long story short, come kill dudes. Get my frenzy buff on. Can we kill the one that's already weakened? Thank you. And then by not popping my surge, 20 more weapon damage, because my weapon should be at, well, it's 11 on its own. So 21? Pretty good. Grab these. Activate. Cards. Got some crappy armor. Basic axes. I'm not getting very good luck. But you know, I can always take these. It's basically 1 mana. Every time I get a thing I don't want, I can destroy it and get a mana back, so it's fine. Potted riches for more money. Prices increased by 20%. You're a bastard. I'm only getting a 5% discount now. Thankfully, the Haggler's Pouch is doing its job. I'm going to get the pot, and, you know, I'm going to show you, because I spoke some smack on the Pot of Riches in the first video and said that, hey, you know what? There's no way this is going to work. There is a free chest is where there is. There is no way I'm going to use this pot and find a random pot that's just suddenly got 200 gold in it throughout the entire world. And it's not throughout the entire world. It's throughout a very small and easily managed, I might add. Give me the Destined Fortune card. I'm not going to take the money one. I'm already going to get money from the pot. It's from like a very small radius. It basically just chooses a spot that you're in and then triggers a pot to appear. And the best part is, it's not hard to find it. Or at least not very difficult. I've used my pot, right? So I'm going to go into my bird mode. I like to use them whenever I'm close to the flights, so I can immediately take to the air and do a scan. Now, what I'm looking for will be very apparent when I see it. And I want to know if you guys see it before I point it out. If I do see it, but I'm not going to lie. I don't know. I see it. I don't know where all the spawn locations are, because people have already determined, depending on where you use these cards, there are set spawn locations. And you can know where to go. People are getting very smart at, like, cracking the game open. But look, a rainbow. Now, the rainbow is half stuck in the mountain. That's just where it spawned. But you can get instances where you see it a lot easier. Break the pot. There's my 200 bucks. It's always going to be in a... Let me get over this. This is in my way. It's always going to be in a... Did I not loot the... I didn't take my loot from the camp, did I? I got too excited about the pot. I'm an idiot! I didn't loot the damn quest reward. Or the quest requirement. There we go. That's the idea. The idea is you can pop that little pot and find the rainbow. You know, little leprechaun gold, end of the rainbow. It's cute, dude. I like it. It's a neat way of doing things. It's cute. Let me come back to town. Let me come hand that in. I'll get my money and I'll get a key. And I'm going to use my key. There we go. I'm going to come over here and I'm going to fix that negative haggler effect. Although, I might wait. I'll use it at the end because between now and getting out of this area, I might just trigger it again. Wouldn't it be sad if I get, like, vendor prices are increased, I get rid of it, and then I get slapped with another one right after? That would suck, right? So let's find... Where is somewhere I can go to? I've been fighting a lot of humans. Been fighting a lot of Humie boys. A lot of basic dudes. What if I want to find somewhere... Oh, I see a mana shrine down there. Don't do it. Don't fall for it. I could come down here and fight a hard group of undead guys, but I'm not really that fussed on the maybe I should. Ah! Little dudes. Goblin fellas. Let's go bully some goblin dudes. I love fighting these little guys. I forget what their actual name is. There is an index in the game that teaches you what all the enemies are called and, you know, how they all are, but I am definitely not going to remember all of that. You just block a few of them. Yes, my little guys. Yes. Suffer. No. Ugh. Knock him over. Die. There you go. Simple as. Give me your reward chest. What are we gonna get? Another relic slot unlock? Hatred level has gone up. I mean, between that and armor increase... It is +7, but I'm gonna be really greedy. Let's just do this. Let's just do this. I'll be the greedy pants. I shouldn't be, but I'm going to. Where's my nearest burb shrine? There it is. See, it's normally about 100 meters away, depending on where I am. Damn, that rain is coming down, man. Get me out of here. I'm getting wet. Gonna end up with that wet deer smell. I'm kind of at a loss as to where I want to go next and what I want to kill next. There's a big old tower over here. Another little shrine down there that I could land and get if I wanted to. What's at the tower? Humans. And I'm sure there's probably like stuff inside. Yes, there is. But I don't want... I could even go over to the Arctic area, but I'm not going to do that. I hate the snow area, dude. Cold areas in games, it's nothing against the game itself, but cold areas in games... I'm over it, man. I've done cold areas in games for a long time. I'm in the human region. I'm finding nothing but human camps. I'm looking for a different camp. Please. You're making this more difficult for me. Look, bandits. Whoa. Excuse you. I've never come out here. What is that? Look at the size of this place, by the way. Enormous. Absolutely enormous. And one of the things I saw, people saying that, you know, if the world is too big, there's not, like, enough to do, and it feels a bit empty. And in my logic, it seems perfect for putting more stuff in. It seems like a good idea on the development side of things. If they're planning on adding more and gradually just injecting more stuff into the game. This is a very cool location, by the way. I just want to come out here and see what this was all about. It's like a cool little... ruins encampment full of nasties. Yeah. I mean, yeah. You know what? I'm here. Let's fight them. Yeah. Ooh. Trigger the frenzy. Oh, I heard her coming. I wasn't sure from where. I'm getting anxious, man. I'm trying to... There we go. I'm trying to see where the other one's... Frenzy. As soon as I get my surge, you're dead, lady. Told you. I told you, man. I told you you'd be dead as soon as I get my surge. Let me get my card. Another one? Ooh, wait a minute. Going up by 40 weapon damage by having my Fury active? Or my focus full? I'll take it. I need mana. I feel the hatred seeping into you. Thank you. Yes, I'm done. So my hatred level is hit level 1. Now this is a good chance to talk about the hatred stuff. My hatred in the bottom right, my first thing is locked off. And it's exactly like what I was saying in the first video. It's a very good... Yeah, look at you guys trying to gatekeep the Raven Shrine. No, I'm not fighting you. I'm leaving. It's a very good system for monitoring your risk and reward because you could choose... I could just keep going. If I wasn't ready to be done, I could keep fighting a few dudes and risk whatever negatives come. And in quite a few runs, I've done that. It's a cove down here, dude. I'm just finding stuff. Every time I come in and play the game, I'm like... There's like little... That's just cute. I like that. There's just things I can find. You could keep going and risk the negatives. And if you're not concerned about the negatives, like right now, if they were to lock a relic slot on me, I've got 5 open spaces. I don't really care. If they took like 50 gold off of me, I don't really care. I've got money. If they took mana from me though, I suddenly care, dude. I suddenly care a lot. You know what I could do here is we destroy this. We then destroy this. Get my mana. Equip this. Now I feel more confident for taking on the boss. I was going to go back to town first, but you know what? We're here. We're a deer. And I have no fear. Let's get in. I really should have got a better weapon before coming in, but I feel like my passive upgrades from my relics will hopefully carry us through and do a good job. But that's the world, right? The world being very big, I think that it's infinitely more difficult for a development team to design a world and then later on add to it if the world didn't facilitate to begin with. But because the world is already so big, they can just keep dumping stuff into it and fill it in over time, so it gets better opportunity for longevity, which I appreciate. Don't mind me, just mistiming my dodges every day of the week. I need to get more parries to trigger my bleed and my weakness effect on him. There we go. Oh, he's weakened. He's weakened. He's taking a knee. Hit him with the big sauce. Yep. Yep. Get my multi-strike. Oh! Big damage. You see? Oh, dude. My character's damage ramps. It ramps very, very well. Throw the grappling hook. Just make sure I don't fall. Down he goes. I wasn't even scared, man. I wasn't even scared. All the boss fights, one criticism I did see that I both agree with and also don't mind, but I agree in a sense, is that the boss fights are a bit samey because they're all like the same kind of thing, but they've all got different weapons. So it's more so a fight of knowing their moveset as opposed to their visual appearance. I think maybe like, if in the future they wanted to give each boss a bit more of a visual distinction, I can now choose where I want to go, by the way, and I would prefer to not end up in Snowland, and I don't remember... This also determines what boss I fight. Let's go this way. I forget the Tomb of Dust. Sure, why not? I don't remember who the boss at the Tomb of Dust is or what weapon they have. It's kind of like, I've got to think of it as what weapons do the bosses have as opposed to what they look like. And that is something that they could do in the future if they wanted to, is maybe give a little bit more of a visual flair to the bosses to differentiate them between each other, because they are like the same basic body but with different equipment. But you do have to learn what the equipment does, because there's like a sword and shield one. They're all using the same stuff. So sword and shield, axes. That was the two-handed sword guy. They get... Oh, we're in like the swampland. You can see a lot of these like mage-looking locations. These like little faces here. These are like the electric guys. I'll fight a few of those actually. They're kind of fun. Nightmarish initially. I didn't like fighting them, but I've learned at least a little bit better in my time how to deal with them. Hello, brethren. I will accept your quest. Please tell me your blacksmith has something better for me here. I am in need of blacksmithing. I should, now that I've done that. I should have... Oh, I didn't use the shrine when I was... Man, I should have used the shrine to reduce my prices before I left. Because I just wasted a potential shrine that was in the other town, but doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Whenever lucky and taking damage, I'm not lucky and I'm not taking damage. I actually am. Attacks against enemies with less than 30% health trigger multi-strike. That's pretty cool. The sudden ends. Just, he was alive and now he's not. Now I trigger, what is it? 15% multi-strike. I think it's 15%, right? I can see that in my... I can come down here and be like, multi-strike is increased by 15% when frenzied. So if... I really should get these, to be honest. We're gonna make that cheaper. I'm gonna make that 20% cheap. I'm gonna come over here. We're gonna grab this. And we're gonna grab the particular selection choice that fixes... Look at that handsome face. That fixes all of the avarice stuff. And I should have taken note to see if it did get changed. I didn't see what the price was. You'll know what the price is before and after. To see if it got cheaper. 227? That feels like it's cheaper than what it was. I need a new weapon anyway, and I've got an influx of money. Like, I've got a lot of cash to spend, so I may as well spend some now. My money's going to be spent on this stuff. Relic slot unlocks, and... there we go. It's like the same base damage, but I'm going to do more when they're low life. It's fine. But, relic slots, healing, and... I mean, maybe some gambling if I feel like it, but I very rarely gamble anymore. I kind of hang on to my money for dear life and just never use it. Where's the tear? Tear? It should be a tear, right? Like, it's a literal rip in the ground, but I think it's actually referred to as a tear. I'm not sure. Let me get over here and jump in. That was my take on the world, by the way. I'm trying to... As you can tell, I'm trying to go through, like, a bunch of thoughts and discuss things while I'm rampantly going through this. Hello! Fall over. No, don't do it. He cursed me. I think curse makes me take more damage from my adversary. No! From my adversaries. Suffer! Alright, my frenzy... Oh, there you go. Look at that. Look at that. As soon as my surge is active, already, my fury, my focus, my fuck you blue bar down the bottom, as soon as that's full, they just start melting from that 40% extra weapon damage I'm getting. If I found the relic item that gives me a 40% boost to my focus generation, that would be insane. That would help me out so much. Oh, look, it's right here. Hello, boys. Get parried, nerd. Thank you for activating my effect. You hit me, though. No. No. My shield is red, though. I need to... She actually hit me. I thought I could stop her. Damn. She took a chunk. She took a chunk out of me. I thought I could stop her in time. And yeah, I'm not doing a very good job of keeping track of what I'm... Ooh, when lucky attacks have a chance to curse. I don't think I need the key. I think it's a bit late to worry about the key right now. I'll take the skull and hope that maybe I find a way of increasing my luck even more so I can become lucky. Mana! I'm always down for some more mana. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Wait, I've got an extra key? Damn. Oh, because of the boss obliteration, probably. So there's actually... I was saying before that the game is encouraging aggression and encourages you to play a bit quicker because it lets you... While it does let you do stuff, there is also a mechanic in the game based on your unlockables and your skill tree where there's a difference. There is an actual defined difference between just beating a boss and obliterating a boss. Boss obliteration means that you beat them within 30 minutes of the run. And whenever you obliterate a boss, you get extra keys, extra gold, and just, you know, better... I got knocked on my ass. Better stuff, right? No, I'll block that. No. No, go away. Stop it. So I dare say I got extra... You would have seen me get like 100 gold and an extra coin. 100 gold and an extra key. If what I did back there was, in fact, obliteration. And +5 weapon damage is okay, but I'm getting like... I'm getting a lot more from my other relics. I'm not going to worry about +5. I think that little thimble thing should maybe get like an adjustment. Not to have more damage, maybe like make it like a 1 cost. A 1 cost for a 5 would seem a little bit better than a 2 cost for a 5. It doesn't seem like it's worth it in the long run. I mean, yeah, it's a flat number. No requirements to it like the full focus ones I've already got right now, but I don't know. I'm assuming it's you, ma'ams. Ah, I missed. That was a lot of damage, man. Charlie, that friggin' hurt. Only issue with my build at the moment is it's very ramp dependent. There we go. Look at that, look at that, look at that. As soon as my Fury builds, I do damage. I just need to get a way of building that faster. And I'm not sure who gives me the stuff. It might be the little goblin dudes. I can't remember. I'm tempted to use Foresight here, actually. I've got plenty of mana. Yeah, let's get Foresight. Pop it. For 3 mana. Okay. Okay. Whatever, dude. I'll live with it. I'm gonna go find little... Ooh. I could strategize around this. Hang on. Give me this. There's a very good one that hang on. So, the Blessed Mana will double the amount of mana that I get for the next mana card, right? There's a discount at vendors, or my luck is boosted by 50 until the next legendary is revealed. Now, what I've got here is the Ever-Hungering Maw. If I'm lucky, attacks have a chance to inflict curse. So what I could do is just save this. And if I'm correct, I could be very bloody wrong, I don't know. Is just save it and use it before the boss fight to get my luck then. And because I'm not generating cards from the boss fight, it won't matter. It's just over here. Forget the bird thing. And I can get my luck and get my chance to curse for the boss fight. I'll hold on to them for now. That's why I held on to that skull in the first place, because maybe there's a way to give myself a nasty little artificial increase. Maybe I should be doing my heavy attacks more. I wonder if my heavy attacks cleave better. Doesn't look like it. The swords... Two-handed swords cleave a lot more. Oh, I blocked way too early. That guy stayed airborne for a century. Oh, other fellow must have died from bleed. Oh, that's a shame. Good thing I got money for healing, dude, because I am stuffing up. I mean, yeah, nothing I really want here. The human things. I'm fighting too many human dudes because of what I need for the tear in the ground. More mana? I mean, I would destroy this and get 1 mana. So I mean, if this was any other race, I would probably just start destroying those and being very greedy and being like, right, this is no longer mana. It's now 50 gold, or it's now 10% weapon damage. I mean, I said in the beginning that mana may not become an issue for this character, and I didn't expect it to be... I didn't expect it to be this good, if that makes sense. Ah, tougher camp? A tougher camp of who? Undead! Not exactly my favorite fellas to say hi to. In fact, you might say, I damn hate fighting these guys. They're tough. They're really, really, especially dual-wieldy boy over here. Need to get my surge on. There we go, there we go, there we go. No. No. There we go. As soon as it triggers, man, they melt. They melt as soon as it triggers. I gotta get that fury increase. While surge is oh my god, dude. While surge is active, weapon damage is doubled, but I can't activate my surge. I can't. That's not what I want to do. I'm deliberately not doing it. You're mean. While they're afflicted with curse, bleed damage affects... Wow! Or 25% crit. The crit is good, man. The crit is good, but then again... I can maybe make this work. Can I get it to work? Because I can make them bleed by simply parrying them, and I can make them curse with the skull item I have. If I get the lucky proc, and then bleed will affect their stagger impact. I'm gonna try. You know what? Let's just start. I've got the mana. I've got the mana. I don't care. Slot them in. Let's try, right? I don't need these. I'm not gonna use them. Get rid of them. Give me my mana. Or I could have kept it, actually. There's an item that I can equip that gives me more damage based on how many items are in my hand. How many cards I've got. I could have kept it for that. There's a lot of, like, future thinking. There's a lot of strategy, dude. To me, the majority of extra armor versus 20%, I mean, 10 armor is 10 armor, man. I've already lost a bunch of that armor from the negatives hitting me. Let's bird up. Bird up. And I've got to get one more card from fighting dudes. And I said I would go and fight some of the mage guys. I expected the tear to be near the mage dudes. The tear was nowhere near them, as it turns out. Done. Give me my key. I've got how many keys now? 1. Maybe I should go and take the... Oh, no, I've already used the shrine. I used it to make my money a bit cheaper. That's right. I was going to fix my armor, but it doesn't really matter. My armor's so low, it really doesn't matter too much. I shouldn't be worried whatsoever. Let's go and find a camp of mages. Hello. I forget what you guys... Oh my god, this is a tough couple of mages. He's cursed! Ow! No! The lightning! Oh! I can reflect the balls. Oh! Oh! Oh my god! No. Ah, there we go. They're scary, man. So they do like a thunder strike on the ground. The AoE is deceptively wide. Like I've done like little baby dodges before and I still get clipped. Like get out of there. Don't small dodge. You're like legging it to get away from those. The lightning balls though, you can bounce back. I don't know if it has to be a perfect block or not, but you can deflect them back at the enemy, which is insane. More armor. I mean, I guess losing armor's not that bad, but you're a pain in the ass, man. Reduce the mana cost of each card in your hand by 2. So, I mean, as long as I'm gonna use 2 cards at the same time, it's a +1 if I do this instead, like, because I'm saving 4, but I'm spending 3, so if I'm using like 2 or 3 cards at once, I see the methodology behind it. I just don't know if it's entirely worth it. I need to find the right cards to use. I can actually do one more camp. I can do one more camp. Because I need to get that. I didn't get enough fragments. I thought I had one already, but I didn't. So let's go and find. Nah, I wanted to do another just over here. Damn, I was right. I was right next to it. I didn't know how far away I was. I wanted to do another mage camp. Are you guys hopefully not as tough as the last mage camp? Out of the way. Bounce it back at him. Trying to keep an eye on things. Lightning on the ground. Lightning ball, bounce it back. Lightning ball, try and bounce it back. My shield is low, dodge through that one. Full focus. Oh, lightning. Yeah, it must be a perfect block. Because that's just getting stopped. It's not actually... There we go. Timing. Oh. Eat ass. Give me my stuff. While below 50% life, multi-strike chance increased by 35%. Luck! Luck! Oh, and I'm not going to surge. Give me luck. Give me luck. Wait. If I save my luck... I could save it and get some use out of meditate. But you know what I could also do? Is instead of saving +1, I just destroy the meditation, and then I'm +0. So just by selling it, I get that 1 mana back that I would need to then spend 3 cards in one, like 3 cards from my hand at once to make that worth. Nah, man, just... Although... But then I'm not benefiting my luck right now. Then I gotta wait until later. I'm not waiting until later. Let me put my luck on right now. That luck is gonna help me with opening up this chest immediately. Status effect potency. This now has value to me because if I'm able to inflict as it goes, my weakness... I should have had this equipped earlier, but I didn't. I wanted to wait in case, but I've got like bleeding, cursing, weakness and stuff. Just stick it on. No reason not to now. Just do it. Let me open up this chest, and I'm done in area 2. Drain a card, gain stuff, extra mana. My fragments are broken, don't care. Give me this, give me some extra man-mans. And we're good. Where's the nearest bird shrine? Over here. Da, 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 da. So I got that from the mage dudes. So mage dudes are the ones that can give me luck. You know what I'm gonna do? All of my relics were destroyed. Tactical mage camp combat. Because if I get there, I'm gonna get some more of their fragments. And I'm not gonna use them yet though. That's the difference. Piss off. Piss off. That hit me. That hit me. Oh my god, they're hitting me. Oh! Ah! Not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Bailing out. Bailing out. So, about that tactical mage camp. About that, I made a couple of mistakes. I'm not gonna lie. I tried to time some perfect parries. Did it work? No. Do I regret? Yes. Am I gonna go back and get revenge? You better believe it. I'm just gonna stop by and get some healing first. Help me! Thankfully, I've got so much money I can afford to just dump it into healing. And now we're going back. I'm gonna get revenge. I should bully on the little ones first. Divide and conquer. I started picking on the big elite one, the tough one. I shouldn't do that. Is it this camp? It had to be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at you. Look at you. Scum. Oh, there's 2 elite ones. Okay, you can't block that. I'm trying to block it. You can't. Only block the balls. Hey, if you guys just don't want to do anything, I'm okay with that. I heard the ball behind me and I didn't. Ooh. Typical mage. Running away. Oh, playing like a coward. Alright. Give me that. Give me that. Ooh, greedy. Greedy. Mana. Damn it. Greedy. Alright, forget it. Let me get to the... Let me go to my town is right there. Why am I running to the bird shrine? There's something that I fall into, by the way. I fall into the trap of, where's the nearest bird shrine? And I will run to the bird shrine just to then turn around and do a 180 back towards the town that I was right... Please. Now, I didn't lose that much life there, did I? I could probably go and... I could probably just go. Why am I even coming to the town? Man, I don't even need to worry about it. Let me just get out of here. I'm leaving. Let me go fight the boss. Boss fight time. It is good to know, though. I'm learning that, like, I want to fight the mage dudes if I want to get the relic that boosts my luck. I want to fight the goblin dudes if I want stuff that affects money. And I want to fight the humans if I want garbage. I think the barbarian human dudes, the bandits, give you more access to weapons and armor, like different types, maybe? I don't know. But they didn't seem to give me that much of the stuff that I really... This is pretty, by the way. Man. Lay skip. Oh my god. I've unintentionally come and fought the other dual-wielding axe boss. Jesus. I don't know how to fight this one. I fought it like once. I've made a mistake coming here. I shouldn't have come here, but... Oh, I shouldn't have come here. Dodge. Uh-huh. Okay, I see. Ow. Yep. My shield broke. I've been blocking too much. There we go. I want to get my frenzy. Oh. He's so close to staggering. There we go. Knock him on his ass. Oh, he's doing this. Yep. A little bit of lag. A little bit of lag. My PC chunking. Not surprised. Ow. Whoa. Ah! Oh! You just see his face. Just ah! Now, was that vanquished after 30 minutes? I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. I don't get my extra rewards. We're slow. I'm slow. Apparently, you're looking at like I took a peek. You're looking at like speed runs of the game that can be done in like 16 minutes. Was it like 16, 15 minutes? Something stupid like that. Like, dude, you can throw a pizza in the oven and come back and it's done in the time it takes you to speed run the game. It's amazing. For something like this, it's been kicking my ass to find out that you can do. I'm just gonna go to the store. Souls, the Tomb of Volda. It's impressive that people can just break stuff like that. It's as simple as just like get a couple of things, I'm imagining. Get a couple of things and then just rush the bosses. A bit like in most of the other games that have speedruns like that. Couple of broken things, go ham. I should totally stop on the way and fight one more mage camp because I've already got some relics of theirs, right? Yeah, I should. That's a good idea. I'm gonna go this one. Good idea, Beelz. Stop at another mage camp. Why don't you fight the lightning? Is that 4 of them? Ah! Why am I doing this? Oh, he just hit his dude in the back. Aha! Too many of you nerds and you start hitting each other. I really need to get my fury, my focus. I'm on the wrong guy. There we go. I got zapped. It's okay. I'll heal all that back. I think I'm scared. There we go. Oh, yeah. Now he's dying. Now he's... Yeah, boyo. Nope. 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 I'm slippery. I'm slippery! I'm earning achievement shit. Wait, I already had 3. How did I already have 3? Damn it. Attacks against a bleeding enemy inflicts weakness. I already inflict weakness by parrying, but if I can like refresh and keep that weakness renewed for a bit longer, that'll be good. I'll be able to keep it going longer when my shield starts to break. But I'll hold on to it for now. Mana cost of all cards in my hand went up. Well, aren't you just... I didn't use my luck before the... You know what? This is fine. I'm going to save it for the next boss fight because that's more important to me anyway, because it's the more dangerous fight. Tactical ignorance. Tactical stupidity. Smart dumb. More mage camps? Damn, there's a lot of mage guys around here. Heading up. Cruising. I do want to find better weapons, though. These weapons are okay, but they're only okay. The multi-strike is good, but it's on the condition that they're already close to dead anyway. It doesn't really help me for 70% of the fight. I want a weapon that's going to help me for more than just 70% of the fight. Oh, it's Autumn Land. We're coming to Autumn Land? Have I been to this statue before? You get lore points or, you know, stuff for cruising by and checking out each statue. I'm going to come to the town first. See, now that we're on the 3rd biome, all the enemies are now much harder. You can see most camps are either like mid-tier elite or like flat out hard. Yes, 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 I accept. Delivered unto death. Where is your smithy of black? I'm actually lost. Have I ever been to this town? Bro, I don't think I've ever been here. I'm heading down. Where are your merchants? Where is your... Okay. Potions vendor is over here. Oh, no, I have been to this town. I've just never been around that side. I know where I am now. I know where I am now. Blacksmith. Oh! While at full focus, your perfect guards spawn ice shards that inflict frozen on nearby enemies? And all I need to do is be at full focus and perfect guard. That's what I'm doing already. Frigid Doom and Rhyme. Get in here. Get in here. Get in here. Nice, and that's also going to help us with things like our luck, our effect potency. I should be... Wait. Dude, I'm nearly broke. Just like that, I'm nearly... Oh! They look... Dude, they're individual... Ooh, I thought they'd be, like, just identical. So, one's Doom and one is Rhyme. It's Doom and Rhyme, right? Yeah. Frigid Doom and Rhyme. I like it. Oh, I could get both unlocked now, actually. You know what? Give me the both. Is it risky because now I can't come back and buy a healing potion if I need it? Yeah. Do I care? No. Because I'm just going to break pots and get a little bit of pocket money anyway. And as long as I keep my vendor prices are reduced until the very end, when I don't need it anymore, we'll be okay. I still haven't got a way of getting my focus up, though. Maybe it's undead shrines. I don't know. I need to figure out who I... See, once I get, like, more knowledgeable at the game... Hell was that? Did you hear the sound of, like, coins? Damn, dude, that was confusing. No! If you put the tear down here, it might go to the bloody troll. What is that? Happened again. I don't know what's happened. hell? No. Go away. I'm going down here. It's a bunch of these. Oh, this is bad. Move! No! I wanted to cancel into my roll. No! These things are tough, man. Get out of it. Oof. Oh, I got stunned. My shield broke. Okay, we're at full focus. Ooh. Frozen! Frozen! That hit me. Ah! She's so hard, man. She's so hard. Woodland lady. She's tricky, man. Swords are cool, though. Swords are very cool. I'm actually able to freeze dudes. I still need the Every Sky suit card equipped. Increase electrified damage. I don't have sky suit cards. Health increased by 40%. The weightless tool belt is kind of cool, though. Chance to inflict electrify. Based on my guard health. My guard health goes down a lot, though. Right, I should have been equipping my bloody... Yes. I've got 20... You know what? I'm gonna pop this now. And this. Let me just use my stuff. I'm about to get 11 mana back. I don't need to be holding on to stuff. I can just use. I've got plenty of mana. Plenty of mana. Please don't make the camps nearby the really, really hard ones. This looks like a tough camp, man. Is that a legendary chest? Oh, it's the ladies. Oh, I might be dead here. There's 4 of them. She's legendary. Dear sweet Jeebus. Alright, that's like 1 down. Gotta get to that focus. There we go. Got the parry. Landed the ice shard thing should be triggering. Oh, they did. Yes. Yes. There's a grave here too. Some other poor unfortunate soul died to the horny. Unfortunately, I'm a deer. I'm better than that. Your critical hits temporarily grant 32% luck. That's insane. Perfect Guard inflicts electrified. Yeah, but my Perfect Guard already inflicts bleeding and weakness, and it's better armor, but I'd rather inflict those 2 things instead. Talon of Luck is pretty cool though, but I need to go and unlock the actual slot, my last slot. While you've inflicted burning on an enemy, I'm frenzied. Weapon damage by 60%. Okay, these are both very good. I'm not inflicting burning though, am I? I'm inflicting bleeding, potentially cursed, frozen, weakness. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, give me this one instead. Let me open our chest. There's a lot of loot coming around, man. Money. There we go. Oh, mom. Oh, a lot of money. The better money. The best money. Bam. Cash. There we go. My money problem is solved. Just like that. You know, I'm probably gonna die in this run. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling my own weakness catching up to me. But despite the fact that I might die, it's a pretty good run. It feels good. I've got a pretty cool weapon that I've never used before. The build is awkward, but interesting. I just wish I'd found No. I'm gonna come back. Those mobs right there, those undead dudes, are like some of the most difficult, annoying, and guaranteed to bust my face mobs. Period. Now this is like a normal undead camp. They're all like undead dudes around here. Alright, this is still tough. Oh my god, yeah it is. It's still tough, but I will... How did I not block that? Oh! They just don't stop, man. Oh! Take one down. I saw you jumping. Oh. Had to play that safe. Had to play that way safer than what I... Ooh. Wait, that's healing. I could use my key here. Yes. Use key. Get full health. Aha! It's turning out. Everything's coming up, Millhouse. Okay, so I'm one relic slot away from being done, and then just healing after that. I've already bought my gear. I'm settled. I don't need to worry about money right now, so instead... Let's do some draws and see if we can get anything better. Attacks against a staggered enemy afflicted with bleeding does 400... What? Well, Frenzied is active and lucky. Your attacks inflict frozen. Oh, that's actually... Or just multi... Damn! Damn, that's a lot of multi-strike chance. Damn! Oh my god, hang on. So multi-strike is really... Multi-strike is really good, though. That's a really rare card. It costs 9 for a reason. I've already got good swords. I should just not look at the Swords of Frost at all. The Brooch of the Bleeding Sun requires me to stagger a dude first. I'm not staggering very... Nah, we get this. So... We have this, and then I can get rid of my Haggler's Pouch and probably stick on maybe the Borebone Needle, maybe? Maybe? I think that's what I'll go with. Actually, I've got so much money. We'll get rid of that now, just to get my multi-strike on ASAP, because I've got full life. We're going to come back over here, and I'm going to come in and try and fight... Oh, man. If I die here, I apologize for not being able to show off the finished build, or at least the closest thing to it. We're almost done. Bit of weapon damage is the only thing missing. I might try and get rid of the little dude in the back. I say little. It's that flying guy. Flying guy is the problem. Ah! Yep. He's such a problem, dude. I can't see him. Whoa! Is he still? Oh! I can't hit him. I think I have to perfect parry this guy to stop him with my build, because my weapons don't reach very well. I'm swinging, dude. Ah! Frenzy. Oh, thank you. Jesus. I hate those guys. I hate those guys so much. Those guys are the blurst. They're the blurst. Attacks against the curse to inflict bleeding. Another one of these. 2 of these would be pretty good for boosting up my curse. My curse push. While you have gray life, you're frenzied. Wait. Full focus. Wait a minute. If I were to equip attacks against a cursed enemy inflict bleeding, could I loop? Because enemies afflicted with cursed bleeding damage. If I took the Locket of Common Curses, could I, like, weave curse and bleed, like, around in a circle almost and make it just ignorant? Because look, attacks against a bleeding enemy inflict weakness, but attacks against a cursed enemy inflict bleeding. So I could, like, loop. Yeah! I'd have to get rid of my pouch, though, because I still want to get more oh, man. Give me this, though. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe there's more things that are going to show up that are going to ruin this and make me have to think of it in a different way. That's fine. Give me the armor for now. Mana is finally starting to go down a little bit. By the time I finish weaving around what I've got, it might be a bit worse off for wear. But we're close to finalizing what I want to do with the build. It's just, I got to figure it out. Oh, is it the swords? I think the swords are what was making that funny sound. I know I'm going away. Oh, do I want to go away? Let me go see what the... It's an elite troll camp. Nah. I'm going back to base. I'm sorry. I'm going to go back to base. I'm going to unlock my slot. I'm going to finish up with what my relics are. Get some healing and get ready. Because trolls are like hit or miss. Like, I'm either going to do okay on the fight or I'm going to die. There's no in between. For me, at least, there's no in between. I'm not good enough yet. What? No. I accidentally went into the rating thing. Weapon damage is good, but I think if we weaken curse and bleed, I don't need this 60% weapon damage. I think attacking a cursed enemy that does bleeding is good enough. If anything, that now means that... Because this does curse on its own. I can inflict weak, bleed, but they gotta be bleeding first. So I could do curse then inflicts bleed then inflicts weakness. I don't need this chest piece anymore. Wasn't there a better one over here? Like, I can get better armor technically if I just swap it out. For every... Oh, it's this one, the Ender's Pockets. For every 5 coins, I get more damage. It's okay. I'm gonna spend most of my money just getting it in the first place. Damn it. I genuinely could do with better armor now. We'll sort that out later. We'll sort that out. I'll hold on to these for now. We can sort the armor stuff out later. Maybe I could do some... What's the Gamba situation? Nah, that's just random nonsense. Nah, forget it. That's not worth it. Give me some healing first. Thank you, ma'am. Alright, now we head out. I go take care of the trolls. I've got to get the Droga. And then maybe at the end, if I've got a bit of cash left over, I'll waste the money. Oh yeah, over here. Let's go over here first. Get the quest requirement done. Maybe this will be a bit better. How many keys have I got? None? So I can get one more key if I do this. Although I don't really... It's key and money. I don't need to do this. If I'm not worried about money, because I don't need it, and I'm not really fussed about a key, because the key could get me, like, life, money, mana. There's not really much I want with it. And I don't think I have to reset the damage that's been done to my weapon damage and my armor right now. Maybe if I'm lucky, Troll Gang over here will give me... Oh, there's 2 of them. Of course there is. It's an elite camp in the 3rd. There's 4 of them. Bro, he's got a stick. It's a stick troll and a non-stick troll. Bruh. I'm doing it the hard way. Oh, get the frenzy. He broke my shield, but he got frozen. Oh, yes. Yes, dude. No damage taken. Flawless troll fight. All right, I've still got a little bit of focus left. Quick, get in there, 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 get in there. Oh, get some, dude. I blocked it. He got frozen. I parried that rather. Dude! Best troll fight of my life. For each nearby cursed enemy, damage goes up 11. That's good for group fights, but 11 more flat weapon damage. When you perfect guard, damage to guard is reduced. While guarding, more damage is mirrored. These are okay, but they're not really going to break the build anything. I want more synergy with curse and bleed and whatnot, but not those. Mana cost, money. Draw a card for each. Nah, give me the money one. Worst case scenario, I could go back and I could... I mean, I'm inflicting weakness more easily by parrying with my current chest. So I might just keep what I've got right now. Or we might just be done. I might just go straight to the boss after this. I've got full life. I don't need to worry about... Actually, yeah, looking at what I've got full life. I don't care about... I think I'm just done. I don't care about anything else. I could... I want to keep these. I need to keep the luck. These, yeah, we'll just go to the boss. Number 3 and last of the main boys that I gotta fight. If I beat this guy, I'll be allowed to move on to the Betrayer fight. And I don't know how, but there are ways, must be in like the hard mode maybe or something like that, but there's ways that you can fight all of these. Like once you basically finish your build, you just go around, you fight all the other one of these. And there's a witch fight, there's a troll fight, and the betrayer. Like there's a bunch of alternate bosses. Jesus! It's the sword and shield one. Okay! Okay, I get it! I get it, dude! Jesus Christ! Freeze him. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm on the ground. Oh! My shield. Ah! Damn it. No, I knew it. Just like that. Damn it. I fought the sword and shield guy like once, like literally once. I'd never come to this. I need to remember, what was this region? Was this like, what region was this? I'll come and fight sword and shield guy more. He's like backing up and doing forward stabs. Parrying that guy would be way better, or dodging forward. I was dodging like left and right and stuff. Damn it. I got 1 point. What am I investing in right now? I think I was pointing points into this, increasing my stagger impact. Like I said at the beginning, this is an outward type game. The more I can stagger my enemies and knock them over, the better. What I might do, if I come back and do another video, I'll show you the kind of build that I was doing that allowed me to get my wins in the game, that is a little bit easier. Admittedly, we did get very close. If I just didn't suck in that fight, I'd beat that fight and get up to the final boss and have a chance at that. It's the kind of game where it really is marrying two different things. It's marrying... there we go. I almost got my... perfect 100 guards done for that 120 knowledge point stuff. It's two things. You got to be able to do like strategy and building. We did some decent building on the relic side of things and the gear and stuff. We were able to freeze our enemy, inflict weakness, curse, bleed. We had status effects. We had potency increase. We had luck. We didn't do like a big crit build, which is what I would do in other runs and the previous run and stuff like that. So it's like deck building strategy and then skill-based action combat. I died right there to the skill-based action combat. There are times where it's the opposite, where it's like, damn, I'm playing really well, but I'm not doing any damage, and I'm getting two-shot. My build sucks. And then there's other times, like just now, where it's not the build, it's me. I need to practice that fight. I like the marriage of this. It works very well. I think that people's gripes with the game was originally due to how it was on release. And nothing's going to be flawless on release. I mean, every game, when Skull first came out in early access, it was nothing like what it is now. Most of these games get way, way better over time with more development. It's 3 months old. Most of the negative criticism you're going to see is in regards to systems that literally don't function the same way in the game anymore. It's like I wouldn't even call it a No Man's Sky situation, because No Man's Sky was really broken when it came out, and it took quite a few years for it to turn around. This has turned around in 3 months. This was like one system was a bit mean, and they've changed it, and it's not bad anymore. For those who weren't sure, the hatred system is currently doing things like taking away a bit of money, taking away a little bit of your mana, locking one of your relic slots, or what it was doing to me in most of that run was reducing the damage of your weapon or the armor on your armor. And what it used to do was every time you triggered a hate effect, it would give 5% more damage to all the bosses and all the elites in the game. Stacking. So you could see how that would very quickly become like, damn dude, I've triggered like 10 hatred effects and now the game is 50% harder. You've just accidentally gone into nightmare mode of the game. It's insane. But they've changed it. It's nowhere near as bad anymore. This video is probably insanely long. The runs can get a bit long because I'm not very fast at the game just yet. I'm very slow at it. I'm not very good yet, whatever you want to say. I'm not very good at what I'm doing. But there is a lot here. There's a lot of potential here. It's very interesting, and I look forward to seeing how the devs continue to work on this and as they put more updates out. But with all of that said and done, I've got to get out of here. I hope you guys have enjoyed another return to Ravenbound to see a little bit more. I might come back and do an actual winning run where I can show you the final boss. Maybe play with the doggo so you get all 3 of the races. Anyway, I'll do that, but I will see you all next time. Have a good one.